As I work with more and more home service business owners and contractors, one of the biggest hurdles that I see is them having a difficult time generating leads for their business. They end up using paid lead services, they sign up for places like Yelp, they end up using Google Ads and creating campaigns, but a lot of them do not see there is a way to generate 100% free leads that's right under their noses and they never even look at it. I'm going to show you exactly what that is. What up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping contractors and home service business owners understand and navigate the internet and how to use it properly to generate leads for their business. And in this video, I want to talk about just leads in general. And as I talk to more and more contractors and home service business owners, the big problem that it's become for a lot of guys. It's also great that there's a lot of them that truly rely on the word of mouth and recommendations and things like that. But the problem with that is that it's usually something you can't really count on for the long term. It's always great, like say if you remodel kitchens, you do a fantastic job remodeling a kitchen, and whoever you did the kitchen for is just ranting and raving about it and tells all their friends and family and everybody around about how what a great job you did. And somebody who they know wants the kitchen redone, it's like the best lead possible. The only thing is not consistent. It's something you just can't rely on unless you live in a small town and there's not really that much competition when it comes to that kind of service. But I do run into a lot of contractors and home service business owners. They end up signing up for services like Angie's Leads, Home Advisor. There's places like Networks. I've heard other places like House, Thumbtack. There's something at Porch that I think is associated with Lowe's. I remember working at Lowe's. I remember Porch doing something like you as a contractor could sign up with Lowe's and sign up with Porch, and Lowe's would forward some of those leads over for you for like a home improvement type project. The problem with that is that you're constantly paying for leads and paying for leads. I've heard of the contractors and service business owners sign up for Yelp. You know, Yelp lures you in with like some $300 credit for some kind of pay per click on their platform. And then I also see contractors that sign up for Google AdWords. They don't really know what they're doing with it. I don't blame them. That shit's so damn complicated. Sometimes might be even easier doing taxes than signing up some of that crap. The keyword, the PPC, choose your keywords, geographic locations, all that crap. And I know I've run into contractors that spending like $1,000, $2,000, 25, 3,000. I think I ran into one guy, a junk removal guy, that was spending somewhere around I can't remember, maybe $15,000 a month for Google ads, things like that. Asphalt paving guys spending like $18,000. It's crazy the amount. And what a lot of the contractors and home service business owners don't understand, there's a way to generate at least a handful of free leads for your business, especially for those of you guys that are like barely jumping online, not really understanding how this whole thing works. There's a way to generate leads for your business that's 100% free, and that is with the Google Business Profile. And all it is you jumping into Google, type into Google, sign up for a Google Business Profile, and it's going to make you jump through hoops. And I tell people this all the time that I know it's an absolute pain in the ass to because they want you to verify, they want you to put your phone number, your business address, your contact information, your website, everything, and then they're going to want you to video verify the whole thing. It is an absolute nightmare. It's a pain in the ass, but once you get through it, it's worth it. And the reason Google's done this is because in the past, like I said, I've been in this for a long time, people would build out fake listings and hook up fake websites and create fake phony businesses that they are a deck builder in a certain town when they don't even live there, right? So they build up this website, create a fake business profile, and start ranking up that listing, and the website start generating leads and sell them to some contractor in that town. So they get into that whole lead generating paid lead business themselves. But a lot of contractors, because it's such a big hurdle to get into, don't even sign up for it. And it's good and it's bad. The good is that it filters out all those phony fake listings and that are just going to be taking that traffic and potential customers that you could be reaching out to. That's the great thing about it. The bad thing is the pain in the ass to actually get one of those set up. But once you set one of those things up, it's fantastic because what it does, it drops a pin in the map location where you're at, where your business is located, and it's going to at least give you like a 1 mile, 2 or 3 mile radius reach for the service you provide in your local market. This is especially great in a small town with no competition. For example, there was a concrete guy who posted up He was advertising in the mailboxes in my neighborhood for his concrete services. And I was just absolutely floored because I looked at the pictures, looked like he was doing a good job, but I was just floored that's the way he was marketing his business. I know it's free, but it's just, I don't know, kind of tacky. If you could get a lead off of that, it's cool, man. Whatever you got to do to get things going, I totally get it. But what they don't understand is if that person were to set up a Google business profile in my town, it's a tiny town of Paso Robles, I almost guarantee he'd be in that top, at least in the top 5 in that Google map listing, and where people are looking for a concrete contractor in my town, he might even show up in that top 3. Why? Because there's not that many contractors. I mean, if the ones that are here aren't even thinking about doing any of this stuff. And the great thing about these Google business profiles is they're catered to you, the business owners. I know that you as a contractor probably have your camera roll filled with tons of jobs that you've done in the past to showcase your other customers, you show your friends, you show your family. I sometimes joke and say you probably have more pictures of your jobs and the work you've done on your phone than you probably do of your family. And what Google does is provide you a place to upload the pictures. That Google wants you to put that kind of stuff up there. Another thing is too, I'm sure you have people that rant and raven about how great of a job you've done, which is fantastic. All you have to do is once you create that listing is send those people the link to your Google business profile and tell them to give you a review. They could even post the pictures of the work you've done for them on that Google business profile platform. Again, creating more proof of what you do in your business. There's also a section too where you can post, almost like a social media type thing. You as a business owner, you got some kind of deals going on, write it in there. Got some discount going on, write it in there. You got new trucks with new wraps, post the pictures on there. Have you donated to the local soccer or little league in your community? Post it on there. It gives you the chance to showcase your business and you're part of the community. And what ends up happening is that Google business profile, what ends up happening is it starts to grow. And the radius and the reach of it begins to grow and grow and grow. I always tell people it's like blowing up a balloon, right? It's just a little, but once you blow on it more and more and more, it starts to grow and grow and grow. And that's what happens with your Google business profile because Google wants you to do that stuff. Again, not because it wants to help you out, because it wants to help its own brand out. It wants to continue to be the number one search engine in the world, and by providing the end user a good experience, they're going to keep doing that. So it's basically a win-win. So if you can do it, it's going to help you out. But I want to show you guys some proof of what I'm saying here. It just for 2 quick examples in small towns for smaller services. Let me show you guys. So like I said, I'm going to give you guys 2 quick examples to show you that you can generate 100% free leads for your business if you set up your Google business profile correctly, right? So this first one is a paving contractor in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Like I said, it's not a very big town, so there's not much to compete against. Now, if this guy was in a population of 350,000, 400,000, yeah, it's a whole different ball game. You still can get free leads because what ends up happening is Google drops a pin for your business. It starts its reach from your location, and you're at least going to hit a mile or 2 mile radius from where you're at. So someone within that mile is looking for for this example, a paving company, asphalt paving contractor. There's a potential your business will show up. They'll see that business profile and you give a call and you could get a lead 100% for free. It's costing you nothing. So when I type in stuff like asphalt paving Prescott Valley, you're going to see this guy's business profile set up right there. He also has a website that's ranking as well, connected to it. But there you go. But I want to show you just the stats on it, just to show you. This is for the month of September, right? Again, it's not a very big area. So he got 14 direct phone calls off that listing. Did he get off the job off that? I don't know. I haven't contacted this guy in a long time. Maybe, maybe not. But still, you get phone calls for somebody specifically looking for a paving company in that area. Website clicks, there's an additional 21 clicks. Clicked on his website, went to his website. Let's say he gets even 10%. That means he's got 2 solid leads that came into his business, could lead to a big job. And that's it. And what did this cost him? Absolutely nothing. Like I said, you're already in business. You're already taking pictures. You already talk about your business. Just do it on the Google business profile, and it's going to help you reach your service area there. I know there's this couple that I helped here where I live. They have their own cleaning company. They do house cleaning, vacation cleaning, and stuff like that. And I told them to fix up their Google business profile. Of course, I built them their website and connect to their listing. It helps rank it as well. But they have a listing right here that at least is going to show up in the area where they're at, right? Mile, 2 mile radius of where they're at. They're going to get some calls. They're going to get some leads. So I'm going to show you guys their stats too, right? Let's just do September here. Let's see how many phone calls they got, right? Like I said, my town's only what, 29,000, 30,000 people. Still 8 phone calls, right, could lead to a weekly cleaning that they do, reoccurring revenue for their business. Website clicks, 20 clicks. Let's go just 1%, 10%. Let's say 10%, they get 2 jobs off of their website. As a matter of fact, I do have their stats for their website, right? You're going to see this is for October. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 rock solid leads right here. Somewhat a one-time cleaning, somewhat a weekly or bi-weekly cleaning. They've gotten some in September. And again, they're not doing any type of paid advertising. They're not doing Yelp. They're not doing Google Ads. They're not doing Home Advisor. They're not doing, I'm sure there's like third-party paid lead generating companies for the cleaning industry. I'm sure there is out there, but they're not doing any of that stuff. And it's keeping them busy and it's getting them 100% free leads. So there you have it. I mean, just proof that shows that you can generate 100% free leads if you set up your Google business profile and be active on it and, participate in that whole thing that Google's got going on. Again, like I said, Google's not doing it for you. They're not in it to really, really help you out. At the end of the day, what they really want is for you to get onto Google Ads and use their paid ad services. But in order to do that, they have to lure you with something, and doing the Google business profile is one of the ways that they do it. And what the whole game behind it is, they're trying to get basically 3 or 4 or 5 people to get the top search results, create that the competition right there. Other contractors, other home service business providers are going to see those top 3 guys, top 3 companies generating all those leads. They're going to want a slice of that pie, and it's going to encourage them to go on there and jump on and use Google AdWords. That's their whole goal. But if you can use it to your advantage, do what they want you to do, you can get yourself into that top 3, like I said, especially in a small town, and really kick ass just with that Google business profile. Again, this works really, really well in smaller markets like that. Now, once you get into bigger markets, like I said, 100,000 plus, you're going to need additional things. You're going to need a better website. One of the things I always recommend is build a very well-structured website telling exactly Google what you do. So if you're a house cleaning service like here in Paso Robles, California, you have to tell it on the website. Got to make it perfectly clear to a human being. If you make it perfectly clear to a human being that you're a house cleaning service in my town of Paso Robles, it's going to be clear to Google. And when you connect it to that Google business profile, it's going to help push that in there as well. And like I said, it doesn't matter the industry: concrete, roofing, plumbing, HVAC, don't matter. It's all the same. So that's some of the things I recommend. Like I said, and if you get into bigger markets, of course, you're going to need additional SEO for your website, for your Google business profile, all that stuff, because even in these bigger markets, some of these other contractors are starting to figure this stuff out, and they're implementing SEO tactics, building backlinks, creating more content, doing the press release stuff, doing everything that I talk about here on this channel, and pushing their business profile and their trust factor with Google up higher in the search results. And that's what gets them positioned at the top. So also, I just want to share with you guys a quick way to start generating some free leads for your business. Like I said, I run so many contractors that struggle with that. And even though you can count on the word of mouth and the recommendation route, like even then you run short. And at the end of the day, it's not really a business, right? If you're doing that kind of thing, you have to have systems in place that gives you consistent leads, consistent jobs lined up, keeps your calendar full for the long term. And this is what I aim to do as well as a business owner. I always trying to aim a way to everything systemized, build a real business. As a matter of fact, I created a video talking about this, the 2 different mindsets of contractors, and a story about 2 contractors back when I used to drive a concrete truck, the whole 2 different mindsets and how they're both making money. One's stressed out of his mind, the other one is not. I created a video for that right here. You can check that out. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.